Wow, you've become such a strong young man. I'd like to hear all of your stories. But I don't want to annoy you as soon as you walk through the door.
I wish my mom were like that.
After all your chats with people you met on your adventure are finally over, please come back here. The photo man brought an album by. I'd like to look at it with you. Yep.
Do we?
That's what
know
you've been
the
collecting.
photo man?
Oh,
Like, does our mom know the photo man?
we'll get to it. Maybe that's an affair. I mean, hello? Is this Ness's residence? Is Ness around? Ah, you're Ness, right? It's me, the tough businessman.
Ah!
You remember, from the deep darkness. See, that's where it is, the deep darkness. He says it. I never got the money back that you borrowed.
Hey.
But lucky you, I bumped into your dad and he paid the debt for you.
Our dad.
I just wanted to let you know. Gotta go now. Busy, busy, busy. Slam. Beep.
If we go back and pay him, is he there?
We can't go back and pay him. You can't do it.
Oh, you
He's
can't?
still there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, why don't we go see what he says? But first, I gotta talk to Tracy.
Oh, we're going?
You'll see.
Okay. Can we go to the deep darkness?
Yeah, we can teleport.
So is it deep darkness?
Goody, my
and
brother
deep
is back.
darkness?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
You've got a lot of catching up to do with your schoolwork. If you have any problems with your assignments, I'll help you.
Why is
Don't get
York
freaked
in
out.
quotes?
It wasn't quotes, it was asterisks, because it's a sound effect.
Oh.
They're kind of inconsistent with that, but...
Okay.
Did Escargot Express, my old company, help you? Oh, so she quit. I've saved some money, so we'll do the lunch thing sometime. You also got a new girlfriend? Nessa's mom will say... Nessa's mom will say a similar thing about Paula if you bring Paula home. But if you show up to Nessa's house at the front step, Paula will go, Ness, I really think I should go home now. Don't you think so? And you can say yes or no. Either way, you don't have to take her back. Your adventure must have been pretty good. Do you need help with anything other than your schoolwork?
What would we need? Oh, okay.
Yep.
I was like, what?
There's no point to store, but we have one item slot left, so let's get out our bicycle now that we're alone. Well, well, take care and talk to you later. Oh, I said take care. It just slipped out of my mouth, just like I was talking to you when you were gone.
Aww.
I love how Tracy had a part-time job and she's inviting her brother to lunch. I think
I
she's
thought she was younger than him.
she's supposed to be like a year younger, and we'll check the phone still in a
why
minute.
does she have a job?
Yeah, I don't know what kind of joke that is. I think it's a play on how your sisters in the first game will store your items, but you can't access that through the phone.
But if she's inviting him to lunch, like, she's obviously, like...
Made a plenty amount of
But
money.
he's, like, 13, so she's 12?
Yeah.
So, what 12-year-old... How is she gonna take him to lunch?
She's 10 or younger in the Japanese version, so yeah.
So...
I think it's just a dumb joke. Like, it's not supposed to make sense. I don't think any of the monkeys say anything different.
Dude, does his...
Oh, he says the same stuff.
Does his mom and his sister know all of these, like, special abilities he's gotten?
Yeah, that's why they let him on the journey, I assume.
No, but I mean the new ones.
Definitely not.
Well, teleport?
Remember, we're about to look through the photo album and tell her all about our adventure.
Okay.
But first, there's something I have to do.
It's not flashing red.
Oh yeah, you can't take damage on the field no matter what anymore.
Wait, we still have a letter from Tony and kids? Why?
Jeff didn't take it. He just read it and gave it back to us. Ness rode a bicycle. Oh, oops.
Oh, yeah.
If you move out of the way. We can ride the bike in the swamp. It's beautiful. You can ride the bike anywhere, but it's still pointless.
What does that thing say down there?
Come on, this sucks. That's the ATM guy.
Oh, okay. Can you not go further than that?
No, the bike really sucks.
Oh,
but I
yeah.
showed off what I needed to show. Okay, that's the point. So, let's go give the bike back. I forgot to show something.
That was so funny.
I know.
I used to do that in the swimming pool when I was a kid. I would spin around.
Oh, it's so fun.
Because I would be like, look, Mom, I'm a washing machine. Because we had, like, because back in the old day, you didn't have front-loading machines. You had the ones from the top that had the little spinny thing in the middle.
Do you want a bicycle? Didn't you already borrow a bicycle? We don't have any more right now.
How do you give it back?
I know, but he has some text I'd like to see. You're here to return your bike?
Mm-hmm.
Look how low your seat is. Jeez, you must have short legs. That's it. I'll call you Stubby Legs.
That is kind of mean. Because we're
And he took our bike. Hey, Stubby Legs! This is the cycle shop. He'll say that now anytime you talk to him. We could have done that at the beginning of the game. And he'll give you your bike back at any time, but... Oh, you don't know how to ride a bike? Me neither.
Wait, what?
What?
We did ride a bike, though. Like, we know how to ride a bike.
We saw that text way earlier in the game.
Oh, I don't remember it.
It's just funny.
Why don't you just go straight?
It's more fun this way.
Do you lose?
We have the PP to waste.
PP?
Yeah, you can still heal.
Okay.
So there is a point to there being healing because you can teleport.
Mm-hmm.
So you can use field PP and waste all
Why
of
are
it.
we here?
It's on net. We gotta go home.
Oh, yeah.
We can't teleport straight to our house.
For some reason, I thought we were somewhere else.
So before we get into the actual credits, finally, I would like to say I love this ending and I wish more games did it. I understand why they don't, because it's hours of work for text people are never gonna see. I bet, like,
What's that sign say?
maybe 2 people have seen every line of text
Check
in
that
the
sign.
game. What, really? South to the suburbs of Onet.
Maybe it changed. Like you said before, some of the signs change, right?
No, signs don't change, they're signs.
I thought you
We
said
have a little bit
it.
more text, but I would just like to thank everybody for watching, and oh my god, I don't think that this take was as good as our one together, but I feel like that was more for us, and this one was more for you viewers.
Yeah, sorry I interrupted you quite a bit.
You didn't, it was fine.
You interrupted me a lot.
I know, I'm
Well,
sorry.
actually, I wanted to start talking.
There's just so
and-
much to say
Yeah.
about this. Enough ranting for now. Hi, it's your dad. To get to the next level. I guess I don't need to tell you this anymore. Next week will be your birthday, Ness. I'm trying very hard to be home for that big day. I'll be sure to get you a good present. I've been following your adventures closely, but I want to hear about them from you in person. You sound a lot more mature over the phone. Well, I'll see you at home then. Bye. Click. Beep, beep, beep. Hello, this is Mock Pizza. Our delivery men got tired and quit, so we decided to close the shop. Thank you for consistently using us for all your pizza needs. Click. Yo, this is the Lazy Cowpoke Stop and Go. Yeah, we're a new truck stop. We just opened. What's that? The Stoic Club? That lame old place shut down ages ago. We totally remodeled the place. Now we've got loud music, great food, and really rowdy crowds. Listen, buddy, I'm too busy to talk to you right now. Just drop by any time. You come, you enjoy. I promise. Click. Beep, beep, beep.
Why do you
no
sound like a
minors allowed.
stereotypical, like, bouncer?
Because of the way he says you come, you enjoy. I promise.
Oh, yeah.
I am a little sad we can't hear my favorite song.
What?
Either of my favorite songs in the ending. Humoresque of a Little Dog or Snowman.
Oh, yeah.
But Snowman only has a cameo in this game, so oh well. I forgot to call Mom and Escargot Express, so let's do that. I thought we would look. Oh! I've never seen this text!
Huh.
She says she can't wait for you to get home. She says your adventure is finally over if you call her before coming home. I'm trying to remember what she says. She says she basically just wants you to come home, and she's so glad your adventure's over and that you're safe. I thought we would look at your album together. So what are you doing calling me? I've never seen that text.
That's funny.
Hello, this is Escargot Express. Tracy doesn't work here anymore. Yeah, she used to work here part-time. Huh? This is Ness? Tracy's big brother. I've heard about the great work you're doing. It's an honor to talk to you, sir.
Sir?
Everybody in the beginning of the game treated us like a kid, kind of like trash, but not anymore.
Why'd you prove yourself you're worthy?
Oh, you're calling for a delivery? I'm very sorry. My wife is out on maternity leave, so I'm taking care of my other kid.
Aww.
I decided to take some time off from the delivery business. It's right next to the fridge. Put it into the microwave. That's it. Sorry about that. I'm a little busy right now, as you heard. I really would like to hear some of your stories. Zoinks! That's the dog's food! Hey! Now look what you've done. I'm sorry. I have to go. Goodbye.
I don't know if it's just the I'm reaching that ripe age of fertility, but that made me want to have kids.
Oh, I know, right?
But
I can't wait to have kids. We're not ready yet financially.
Oh God, no.
I'd say I'm ready mentally.
I'm not ready mentally.
There's 2 people I forgot to talk to.
But then again, I do have to deal with the whole pregnancy, and he doesn't have to deal with the mental strain in pregnancy.
That's true.
So.
Okay, that's not entirely
Well, I meant,
true.
like-
I have to deal with you. You're bad enough as it is.
I meant like the hormonal, like physical.
Take a look. I bet you've never seen this before.
What?
Look who's behind the counter.
I can't see. Oh my gosh!
Hello, sir. How may I help you? Aren't you Ness? After our battle, I became serious and have been working very hard. I've even been doing some training for a little bit of pro wrestling. Yeah, it's the ring for me,
Wrestling.
baby.
It's wrestling, babe.
There's no way he says it that way, though. So you made it back alive. You must have many stories to tell. Let's get together for a drink when you have a chance so I can hear your stories. I'm talking about drinking mineral water. I'm still underage, you know.
What?
Frank's a little bit older than us. He's a teenager. He's a young punk.
I thought he was, like,
No.
an adult.
It seems like I'm always here. I hope you don't mind.
There's no way he's a teenager. Look at his cheekbones.
Yeah, I know. It's a little weird. And they all say the same thing.
Because I thought he was kind of sexy. But, like...
That's weird, first of all.
No, I mean, like, if he looked different, like, he looked like an adult.
I forgot a fan favorite, actually, so I'm going to go back to the drugstore again.
I'm so mad that Frank...
Woof woof. I'm Rafini the dog. Here comes the spirit of the game designer again. Woof. You're finally almost to the end of the game. If you want to tell me your comments on this game, you may write to me using Nintendo's address on the box. Send your comments attention EarthBound, Rafini the dog. Now get ready for the ending. It's all that's left. Enjoy it.
What box?
Bow wow wow. On the back of the game box.
Oh.
For the SNES. Well, I told you some strange info again. I'll go back to being a normal dog now. Woof. I think if you talk to him again, he just says woof. But in case that's not accurate. I'm not wasting it. Okay, he says the same thing the whole game. But actually...
You got an ulcer from stress.
I do, you're right.
Because it said ulcer if you weren't paying attention.
Your mom... damn it, you got me thinking about that text. You can still write to Rafini the dog. They'll be like...
Your mom can write to the dog.
Rafini the dog would respond to you.
Still?
No, not anymore. I mean, that was 1995 for American audiences.
Well, wasn't it like a letter?
Yeah, they'd mail you back. I think Chugga Conroy tested this, and they mailed him back something, or they had somebody do it. Somebody on his Twitter did it. I don't know. But, I mean, you can still try it if you have, the address. They might have changed addresses since then. I'm not sure. But you can still technically write to Rafini the dog. Just send them a letter. They'll probably respond. Nintendo's a cool enough company.
Maybe.
But they're not perfect.
We'll see at E3.
So you've traveled all over the world. I bet you didn't meet anyone stronger than I, did you? I know that you didn't. I thought he was going to mention EarthBound 2, so that's why I said they weren't a perfect company. But we will meet you back at home. Oh my god. Leave this in. You used to look much more helpless. In the beginning of the game, he says we look helpless. We've grown a lot. Huh?
Who's we? Oh!
We as us. We're players.
I couldn't see, and I thought it said I used to look more helpless.
No, he said you used to look so much more helpless.
Okay. Gosh, I need some glasses.
You really do. Well...
When I put on my glasses, it gets really...
Oh, and for the record, you can't save in the ending, so that's why I recommend just... saving at the spot I did and not saving in the phase disorder, because you never know. You might feel the urge to go back in and grind for the ultimate weapons or grind to level 99, which I've also never done, but I'll get to do that when I do my challenge run one day. Interruption, I think number 9. Number 9. Okay, enough of the Beatles references, as fitting as it is.
No!
Did you finish doing everything that you wanted to?
Yes.
Again, this is another point of no return. Okay, now you can finally share your incredible experiences with me. You did so well!
Wait, so if you do this, you can't come back? Or...
It's the end of the game. You're done with the ending. You're done going around the world talking to everybody if you say yes to her there.
Does your file just, disappear?
No.
Oh, well, this is...
I've explained the save files a few times.
Oh, my God.
You just really don't know game stuff.
No.
I'm so used to Doki Doki Literature Club.
Shut up. Don't say that here. Well, this song is called Good Friends, Bad Friends, and it sounds like...
I think he's the first one. Because he's the first one.
I guess. Pretty much. Buzz Buzz.
Oh, yes. It would be funny if he just randomly became a tombstone.
Yeah, I was expecting that for some reason.
Yeah.
You'll see why later, honestly. And there's Frank's last name. It's never said in-game until this point. The Sharks, BH Perkle, but this is the Runaway 5 instruments, but doing the Onet theme. It's so beautiful.
What's BH for?
We talked about this. Bald head.
bald head. Okay. that was
Paula's
close.
mom. Paula's dad. Paula. With her teddy bear and everything.
Why is it
Rich
teddy
Kid,
bear?
Apple Kid. God, I would just like to thank everybody again. If you've actually watched all 60-something, presumably, parts.
Mr. Everdread.
Oh. Also does not turn into a ghost.
What did I say?
Oh, Keyboard doesn't get a Sprite. He's not in the credits. The 6th Runaway 5 member.
Oh.
I'd like to point out in the Nintendo
Wait, the
Direct
Money
today.
Money was up there earlier.
Yeah, it keeps moving around.
Oh.
And so does Pokey. He goes wherever it goes,
Oh,
really.
I can't see.
I'm so glad Maxwell and Tessie are in the credits.
Why wouldn't they
but-
be?
I don't know. But I'd like to point out that
Oh, they're watching Tessie!
Oh yeah. The Nintendo Direct today, as I've been trying to say,
Sorry.
shows footage from the Japanese version because they show a Tanzura Brothers concert instead of a Runaway 5 concert.
Oh.
So the trailer, of course,
And
they just didn't change it.
a toy also commented
Oh yeah, a
with
toy
a cryptic
posted
message.
a cryptic message with 3 pictures of the Earth before the Direct happened.
But we
So people are thinking that the backhoe or whatever it's called is sweating.
But people think it's just because it was like a couple hours, it was like 4 hours before the, like 6 hours before the Direct that he could have been like hinting towards like EarthBound.
Oh, he was clearly hinting. that
But
something was gonna
we
happen.
like
EarthBound
really want Mother 3.
Yeah.
So like, I mean 3 Earths, but then again it was released in Japan, so and
I feel
Toy
like
is
Mother 3 is going to
Japanese.
come out at least in Japan on the Switch
Yeah.
sometime soon. We're coming up on the... Oh, it's not a very big deal. It's like the
I don't remember Noble
14th,
Warrior.
not 14th, 19th anniversary? No, I can't do
Who's
math.
Noble Warrior?
Oh yeah, presumably that's the guy who told us we need a submarine. Or the guy who gave us
Oh.
the key to Dungeon Man.
Oh, the Flyman! I think that's why I thought that he was.
Yeah, I know. And everybody! The Magic Cake Lady, her sprite doesn't show up. There's a few sprites that don't.
There's Jesus. Because it looks like, it doesn't look like one of the hijab things. I know it's not hijab, but it's something.
Yeah. Oh, and
some of the
some of the
other
Dalamese people didn't show up either.
Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah, that's always funny. Well, God,
Oh. Aw, the last piece.
that was my 57th Let's Play?
Really?
Or 67th? My
I don't-
67th Let's Play, EarthBound. And yes, we do get to look at the
Wait.
photo album.
Wait a second.
This song is called Smiles and Tears, and it is beautiful.
He's grabbing his camera. Say, Fuzzy Pickles! Ah.
God,
I might need him to say
I
that
can't
again.
get enough of this
That's
song.
just so good, because, like, so good.
And we look at all the pictures. Now, the reason
Yeah.
people do a no photo run, not only because it's kind of an obscure challenge and it's just such an Earthbound-esque challenge, oh yeah, and they're displayed not in the order you take them.
I
the
love hearing
the people you're
Kazu's
with
Tanaka.
will save. So if we showed up with all 4 party members, the second photo would be that with all 4 of them.
I mean, shout out to Suzuki too, but
Oh my
I
God,
don't know
yes.
that person.
Koichi Suzuki was in a metal band. These are the only 2 games he ever composed.
In a metal
Earthbound Beginning-
band?
Yeah.
Hey, it's
Oh, oops.
yeah.
God. Oh.
I
Oh,
love
that
the last name Lindblom.
Masayuki Miura is the guy who oversaw Marcus Lindblom, and he was a Japanese man.
I just love the name Lindblom. It's just so good.
But oh my God, it feels so good to have finished my favorite game of all time on my channel, and I will go ahead and say
And
my
be
next
up
Let's
this
Play,
time.
which was already recorded today,
All
earlier
right.
today with Galen. Mario's Early Years, Fun with Numbers, will be coming next.
All of it was recorded?
Yeah, it's a very short
Oh,
game.
Okay.
It's like we made it a 40-minute game,
Yeah.
so that'll be 1 or 2 videos. Concept of Saturn font by Shigesato Itoi. Not technically accurate,
Mom.
because he should have given some credit to his daughter. Also, that name is a mouthful. Yasunori Yanagisawa. This is one of the 3 pictures that's unavoidable. The pictures stay on a length of time that varies depending on how many of the pictures you got. So ours aren't staying on very long because we got all of them. But when you only get the 2 or 3 pictures that you have to have, it's so funny.
I like Katsuyoshi. Because Katsu means like meat or something, and Yoshi is Yoshi.
But when you only have those 2 or 3 pictures you have to have, they take forever to change, and it's pretty funny. And there we go, Dan Osen, who didn't write much of the game, but he wrote some of it before he went to work on something else.
I'm really sorry if Katsu does not mean meat, but I know Katsudon is like pork.
I would assume
something,
it means
so
pork or meat or something.
yeah.
But as we get near the end of the song, this song actually has lyrics written by Shigesato Itoi, which I will read now. I haven't lived even half as long as adults have, but I do have plenty of memories in my backpack. My favorite baseball cap, my sneakers with worn out heels. Deep in my pocket is my worn down guitar pick. There were some things sad enough to make tears come out, but you were always by my side.
Wait, why does that say
really?
Shigesato Okay Itoi?
The sampling voices. Shigesato Okay Itoi, Yukari Whistle Saito,
okay.
Hirokazu... Okay.
Sorry.
Some things sad enough to make tears come out, but you were always by my side. I thought of the two of us as just friends the whole time. I probably loved you without ever realizing it. We walked while we laughed, played, and got hurt. I realized it as we took shortcuts and went in circles. That even if you can't believe in everyone, you can't cast aside a heart you do believe in. You made me stronger just being who you are. Like a gentle wind blowing and swaying the grass, you always walked with a smile. Yes, the two who shared smiles and tears, one after the other. I read it too quickly, I apologize.
Maybe a minute.
These credits are longer than I remember.
We're almost there, I hear it.
Are now far apart. As awkward as that was.
Yeah, sorry, we were a little late with the...
We get one final picture and player for sale sign. So
I got really confused for a second. I'm like, the for sale sign's not there, and then I was like, oh wait a second.
But that picture's automatically added to your credits. So if
take a screenshot of that. Take a screenshot of that.
I can't.
On your computer.
I can't. That doesn't work. You know that, right?
You're right.
We're not taking a screenshot of my TV.
Crap.
Well, that's it, guys. I'm LP Master 6, and I just completed
LP Master 6's wife.
My favorite game of all time with my favorite person of all time.
I can take a screenshot of this whenever I play this on my Switch.
Okay, baby.
Okay, sorry.
Hey, I love you.
I love you.
Thank you for joining me for
You're
my
welcome.
favorite game of all time. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
This has been amazing for me.
From my favorite game of all time to my least favorite game of all time that I've ever played.
Oh, wait, still...
The phone? Hello, it's your dad! You've been out there a long time now. It may be none of my business, but don't you think it would be a good idea if you took a break?
We just woke up, Dad!
Yeah.
Why are you waking me up like this?
I forgot he can call you here.
That is...
Well, that kind of ruins the moment, but whatever, buddy. Thank you so much.
Well...
But the I Miss You was part of the lyrics,
yeah.
by the way. That's why I left it. But what is going on now? Is it a new game plus, perhaps? A lot of old school games. Oh, we're not even completely healed. Oh, that's from all the PP.
Yeah.
We have all our goods, our equipment, and everything.
We're
So,
Still us.
so I guess we'll just show off New Game Plus for a bit. Oh, Tracy's not in her room. Someone's knocking at the door. What an annoying knock.
I feel like a Marvel movie.
My land! Who could be knocking at the door at this time of night? Would you answer it?
Wow, he's really knocking.
Beep.
Answer.
I've got fleas sucking me dry, so I'm just going to lie still for now.
Doesn't he say that in the beginning?
Ooh, not New Game Plus.
Ah!
Yeah, all the text is the same. Until this. A letter arrived from my brother, Pokey. It is addressed to Ness. There's no stamp, and it's not time for the mailman to come. So how did he know? Why did he go out and check the mail in the middle of the night? Unless they dropped it in the mail slot, I guess.
Maybe.
Anyway, I brought it over. It says, "Come and get me, loser. Spankety, spankety, spankety." I wonder where he is. The end? Oop. In Japan,
I get chills every time.
this says to be continued without a question mark.
So like,
But they just felt like EarthBound 2 was not happening.
but there's a
while they were
question
making
mark,
it.
so they know it's gonna happen one day.
Well, they thought it might happen depending on the sales of
It's
this game, and
gonna
the sales sucked. So
Well,
it did happen, of course, in Japan. But thank you
thank you.
from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you.
I have finally reached my most major milestone. This is the longest game I've done ever, and will do for a long time. This is a long game,
Will you ever
especially
do,
for the standards of the time. Especially for Nintendo's 1994 standards.
You ever do Xenoblade Chronicles?
Maybe one day.
Ah.
I've still never played it at all, so... Yeah, sorry for all the awkwardness throughout the game, and... I mean, we're still new at doing this together.
Brand new.
Yeah.
Thanks for saying I'm crappy.
I think you... What?
You suck.
People...
Spinkety!
Anytime I've done I've done something with somebody who's never recorded before, it doesn't turn out that well.
I've recorded.
I know, but not for a long period of time and I think you did very
I
well.
helped you.
You spiced things up. You interrupted me a little bit, but you know, it was all right. I feel like I can't get off this screen.
Well then don't.
I don't want this to end.
I'm
I don't want
pressing
this
it.
moment
1,
to end.
2, 3.
Yeah, you can't press anything.
Oh, well, there goes.
Nope. You have to reset.
Bye!
I'll tell you what I'll do though.
LP Master 6.
Let's cement this moment in history forever.
Are you suspending it?
Yep, there it is. Wow. We spent a long time in that ending, and you can spend way longer talking to everybody if you
Okay.
want to. But, wow.
Hi, I'm LP Master 6!
I'm LP Master 6!
Finishing feels so good! But not like...
Sexually?
Not...
Finishing so good!
He lifted all of his legs up!
I did lift my pelvis.
No, I said legs!
A couple of things I forgot. First of all, I pointed out that Gigas's chamber entrance looks like a vagina because there was a common fan theory for years, and it's still really going on, though Shigesato Itoi has denied it, that since we're going back in time to defeat Gigas, that he is actually a fetus, and we are aborting him because of all the insides of the body. That's kind of what that looks like in Gigas's room. And that Pokey's taking care of the fetus Gigas, making sure he gets born. But instead, we're killing him as a baby, and that's what the whole thing's about. But Shigesato Itoi said that is absolutely not true. The theory's pretty amazing, and I would have believed it had he not said that it wasn't true. Also, I forgot a very, very neat tidbit that the photo man was actually hired by Ness in the future because Ness realized that he didn't have any pictures of his adventure, his whole journey. So he hired a photo man to go back to the past and take pictures the whole time. So that's what that's about. Why Ness's mom knows the photo man, I have no idea, especially because he's from the future. And that also explains how he just kind of comes down out of nowhere and goes back up, I guess. Future technology. See you in Mario's Early Years Fun with Numbers. Woohoo!